Well, hey there, fellow partygoer. Wow, with that big of a smile on your face, I can't tell if it's Shadow's big day or yours.
So sorry, I just can't help myself. Isn't it wonderful? So many people in such a small space to celebrate all he's done the past few years.
Boy, I'll say, Shadow seems to keep a lot of different kinds of company around here.
True dat. We know he had a bit of a following from BronyCon, but I'm seeing people I don't even recognize showing up to this event. Oh, I'm sorry, how rude of us. I'm Midnight Sonata, and this is my husband, Thespia.
My name is Ruby Sunshine, but my friends just call me Ruby. I'm very new to Gmodding, and I've been watching Shadow since the very beginning.
Whoa! You've been watching Shadow for almost 9 years when he first started? Talk about an OG fan. So, what gave you the extra push to start Gmodding yourself?
Oh, there were a lot of problems I ran into before I could start actually making content. But I'm finally free of my burdens and can start doing what I want.
Well, there's no time like the present, right? I'm sure you'll do great.
That's my plan. Thank you for the kind words, Thespia and Midnight. Oh, there he is now! What fun! Those are his closest friends around him, no?
Yep, that's his clique, all right. Let's see, that's Noel in the white and blue. The one with the red baseball hat is Casey. And I think the one in the cowboy getup is...
Do you think his friends get special privileges to wear his hat?
I don't think we're at liberty to answer that. But I'm sure if you ask nicely, he can tell you himself.
That's a good idea, friend Midnight. I'm gonna find out right now.
Well, she's certainly energetic.
Excuse me, would it be alright if I ask Shadow a question since you all seem like you're the closest to him?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Ruby Sunshine. My friends just call me Ruby, and I've been watching Shadow
Since he started making the elements of insanity?
Since the beginning!
Hey Ruby, I'm Louie, and this is my boyfriend, Steve. And this is Casey, Bio, Mr. Morris, West Coast Psycho, Sonic Devil, and... Hey, where did Turk run off to?
So you must know then!
Know what?
What it's like to wear Shadow's hat!
Oh, I'm afraid we can't really answer that, Ruby.
I guess I'll have to find out myself.
Hello, you fine ladies and gents of the Modiverse. I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself this time, though. I just wanted to get everyone's attention and tell you all how thankful and amazed I am to see so many wonderful, familiar faces in one place. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but 300,000 people tuning in just to see what kind of mischief and adventures me and my friends get up to is pretty amazing to me, all things considered. And if I'm being honest, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for all of you, old friends and new friends alike. You've all helped me get to where I am today, and for that, I'm forever grateful.
Shadow! Why don't you ever take your hat off?
Is that the only hat you have? Then how can you have multiple hats for all your different forms?
Can we wear it since you hit 300K?
Absolutely not. If there's one thing I can't do... Hey! You give that back this instant!
You're gonna have to catch it first, Shasta.
Please! I'm asking as politely as I can to give it back! Stop! What on earth were you thinking? I told you all to just give me my hat back! I'm sorry, everyone. Please don't fool around with my hat again. Thank you.
Alright, show's over. I think it's best all of you left, and let it be known never to use Shadow's hat as a party game ever again.
I've never seen Shadow that angry before. Do you think he's alright?
Take it from me, as someone who has seen him like this before, that's a new type of mad.
You know, being all doom and gloom about it doesn't help much. I mean, he's done this before.
Yeah, but not using his magic he hasn't.
Guys, maybe we should stop making matters worse and just focus up on cleaning up this mess first.
Oh my, I had no idea Shadow would get this upset.
You as well, short stuff.
No, please, I just wanted to know why he's so in love with that hat.
Wow. Really? He blew up like this over a hat?
Yeah, that's kind of going overboard, don't you think?
But that's just how it's always been. Every time we try and ask him about it, he just gets annoyed with us.
Do you think we should go and check up on him?
I don't know. I say we'll let the Mr. Man cool off for a bit.
Agreed. Then maybe you can go apologize to him, Ruby.
But I didn't mean to.
So, since it's out on the table, what is so special about Shadow's goddamn hat anyway?
Truth is, we really don't know. He really doesn't like talking about it.
Well, if Ruby here is going to apologize to him, I think she and possibly the rest of us may be due for an explanation. It's only fair, right?
I wouldn't push him that hard if I were you guys.
Huh? Why not?
There's some things you're better off not knowing.
And Shadow said he's feeling better?
Yeah, that's what he said. He has no reason to lie to me after all.
You're saying you all got this place to yourselves for free?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. Ah, Ruby, glad you could make it.
Shadow, I'm really, really sorry.
Don't worry about it. If anything, I'm sorry that Shadow Rush might have hurt you. There's a very good reason for why he acted so hastily, though.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a long story, but I'm ready to explain it in full. If I can remember everything correctly, that is.
Do you have problems remembering things?
Yes. It's actually why I decided to come here, because the owner of this place has an ability that lets you see other people's memories. But I digress. Might as well make yourselves comfortable, everyone. We're gonna be here for a while. How far back, you might be asking? The very beginning.
You know, you don't have to handle all of my responsibilities. But you can't do everything by yourself. You should let others help you for a change. I'm used to taking care of myself at this point, so what's the difference this time? You didn't have to wash my dishes. You're right. I didn't have to. I wanted to.
Why, though? You always do this! You treat me like I'm incapable of being on my own ever since our parents passed away.
If not Mom and Dad, then who else?
Maybe you could let me make my own decisions for once, instead of just mollycoddling me for the rest of my life!
And just let you do whatever you please, only for you to get stuck in a situation you can't get out of? Not under my watch, you're not.
So you don't trust me at all!
What? No, I'm not saying that! If you just listen to me for 1 second.
My sister and I had a pretty big fight that day. I really regret exploding on her like that. But you have to understand that at the time, both of us were still coping with living on our own after our parents died. Neither of us really led exciting or extravagant lives. We were about as close to the textbook definition of average as you could get, but we were content with that. Neither of us really asked for much in life. Or, well, I didn't, really. But even with all that, I always felt like just because I was the youngest of the family, that meant I was incapable of looking out for myself. I know that Umbra meant well, but she was practically smothering me by doing even the simplest of tasks for me. I just had to get out for a bit, just to have some time with my thoughts. But even then, I couldn't shake the feeling. I kept going back to this one moment in my old life. It was when my dad would ride on my attitude back in the day, and he would tell me, "You can't be helpless forever, son. Someday, you're gonna have to grow up and learn how to do things by yourself." And it all just hit me at once. It left me wondering, do I really look that helpless? After my incident, I decided it was time to pack it in for the day. My sister went out to go work her job and was probably worried sick about me.
Chris, I figured you're still out blowing off steam. I'm sorry for upsetting you. When you read this, please get ready to go to work. The boss is getting angry about all the late days. I can't stop him forever. Sis.
I didn't want to dwell on it the entire day, so I slept. Or I tried to, at least. When I was laying down, I kept hearing things. Sounds I had never heard of until then. I did my best to try to just ignore it and sleep the rest of the day off, but that's when it felt like the sun was in my room. When this light faded, I saw it for the very first time. My hat. What? Who said that?
Me.
Whoever this is, I'm not in the mood for jokes, okay?
Listen to the sound of my voice. Come closer. Do you tire of this life? Do you ever wish you could escape it all and take back your life? Aren't you hungry for the strength to do what other people cannot?
Who are you?
I can't tell you unless you put on my hat. You will be given power unlike anything this world can offer. Even if you don't trust me right now, what is the harm in wearing a silly old hat? All you can do in this scenario is win.
What the hell is happening to me?
I told you. Put on my hat, and you get power unlike anything your world can offer. Putting it on has made me very happy, and for that, I have to thank you.
Who or what the hell are you?
Neither really matters right now, but for doing what I asked, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. My name is Shiko, and I am a master of shadows.
Shiko? If you're a master of shadows, why is everything so bright here?
My, aren't we a silly one? It has been a dreary few nights, so I have to thank you once more for bringing more joy into my life. Where you are right now is what we refer to as the Void. It is a bastion that connects all worlds together, a gateway to all sorts of places that your kind have no idea exist. Many worlds in the Void have already made contact with one another. Smaller, insignificant mortal worlds such as yours have made no progress to make contact with anyone but themselves.
Those are the kind of things you hear from fiction. None of this makes any feasible sense.
Oh, my poor misguided shade. There is a wealth of knowledge your world could never teach you by the looks of it.
I'm sorry, Shade?
Do you like it? I could let you name yourself, but for the time being, I need you to prove yourself. I will not lie to you when I say that you can have power unlike any other, but I need something from you first. I need you to help me with something I'm not allowed to do myself.
And if I say no?
Oh, my little shade. You put that hat on and are floating in a place you have no knowledge of how to access. For right now, I need you to cooperate with me, and everything will turn out okay. So much as long as you can grab what I cannot. Then, I can take you out of this everlasting void, and you can see the wonders of all the new worlds that yours could never offer.
What am I supposed to get?
Oh, good. I'm glad that you've become compliant. Just follow my voice, my little shade. Everything will turn out great.
Wait a second. You're from another world?
Surprise?